What's good, Kenganda family? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, and I'm back at it again with another episode of Kenganda Connect, where we bring the best of our people with some of the most unique experiences in the African continent. And today I have one of the brothers' YouTube channels that I am subscribed to, the brother TemdriWorld, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be definitely amazed today at what he's doing. I'll let him introduce himself. Go ahead, brother.
Hello, world. TemdriWorld here. I'm happy for the opportunity to be on this channel. And yes, I'm known as the guy that drove from England to West Africa, where I am now. And I've documented my entire journey in 360 VR. So, which is basically you look at your phone and you can swipe your phone, look around, or put in a VR glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're on your computer, press WASD to change the orientation. So you
Okay.
see Africa in its entirety and you feel as if you're here. So that's why I film in
Wow.
360.
Wow. That's amazing. I didn't even know you could do that. But
Really?
again, our people, man, we come up with some interesting things, man. Brothers are creative. Let me ask you this, family. I saw like, wow, this guy drove from the UK. I didn't even know that there was a road that can connect you, obviously, probably through the northern Africa into the west, right?
Yeah.
What made you say, number one, I want to come to Africa, and number two, I'm gonna drive there?
Um, I've okay. It started when I was 12. I read some National Geographic books, and there was loads of them. So I just kept on reading them. And afterwards, I was like, you know what? I'm going to Africa one day. And then from then I just start picking up bits and bits. And I had bought a Land Cruiser in 2014, but then that Ebola thing came out, so I sold it. And then 2017, I bought this van, and I'm like, I'm sure I have to go now because I haven't got any use for the van in London, so I have no choice but to go. And then I flew to Guinea-Bissau last year, and I loved it. Boy, it's the best I
What did
felt.
you what did you love about it?
I landed in Bissau the night, went to sleep, got up in the morning, and just said, "Let me walk around." And when I was walking around, is that I felt like I've been here before. Like I know this place, and I'm like, "Well, how could I know this place?" But it's like I felt like I know this place. It's like, yeah, I know this place. That's how I felt. So I've always have a love in my heart for Bissau. So I went back to England, and I was like, I could have £10 or £1,000. A January morning, I am leaving. I don't care.
I know
Yeah,
that. I know that's right.
I'm leaving. So I was going to leave, but then I broke my leg.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my daughter on the van, and she was like, "Oh, Daddy, take me down now." So I stepped off the van, and then my foot buckled under me, but I couldn't let my daughter go, so I had to hold on to my daughter and just say, "You know what? The leg has to go." Pow! And then I landed, released her, went to the hospital. They said it doesn't look good. I was like, okay, no problem. And then 2 weeks later, I went back. They was like, and I don't think you can drive to Europe. I said, okay, no problem. I just took the medicine that they gave me, and I actually still had my crutches. And I left that night. I drove to Dover, hopped on the ferry, woke up in France the next morning, and drove to Africa.
So you drove to the continent on a broken leg.
Yeah, one foot, and it's stick shift.
Oh, let me kind of back up a little bit because as we were talking earlier, um, because you're inspiration to a lot of us in the diaspora because you come from the Caribbean island of what is it again?
Montserrat.
Montserrat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and just like African Americans, a lot of our people, some were dropped off in, the Caribbeans,
Yes.
some were dropped off in America. But, the great thing I like about your determination is that there's no family that you have there. You just do it on your own. And I see a lot of brothers and sisters that watch channels like ours because obviously I would say I thought I'm on fire from Africa. I don't know if I would ever drive there, right? And when I see you, I gotta check my pro black. And I'm like, hold on, wait, man, I'm not going hard enough, man. That brother driving to Africa on a broken leg, man. I gotta
By
go
myself.
harder, right?
By
So,
myself.
but let me ask you this though, in all seriousness, a lot of brothers and sisters don't have the connection to the continent. And the Caribbeans and African Americans are very close related because we are the same people, just dropped off in different places.
Yes.
How are you able to muster up the courage to go to the continent? You don't have no family there. You're not necessarily, what
No.
consider, first generation or second generation continental African. How do you do that and just say, I'm gonna go to a place I've never been and not be discouraged and just go and pick up? How can you do that?
Boy, that's a question that I've never asked before. I didn't think about it like you. I didn't think about it that way. I just said, I'm just going to Africa. Because like van life and all that stuff, I'm the only one that's in van life. Everybody else is of this. And they're always going to Europe. They're always going to Europe every day. Before the pandemic came, they always drive to Africa, drive to South Africa, drive around Africa, bicycle around Africa. I said, wait, nah, man, I'm doing it, man. And
bicycling in Africa?
Yeah.
Bicycling.
Bicycle to Africa.
Wow.
There's a couple right now here in Gambia. A couple and another guy. They rode from Finland to here.
What?
On bicycle, yeah. So the Africa overlanding thing is a big thing, but it's just never been done by us.
Oh.
But I'm not here to say I'm the first black person to do it. I just make it public. I just want to make it public that we can do it. Because the Senegalese buy cars in Europe and drive down every day to sell cars. It's a normal thing. But it's not documented that we do it. And when I see they do it, they would spend 2 days with monkeys and stuff and film us from a distance like, oh, yeah, there's a party there, and just leave. So my videos are about interacting with people.
Let me talk about this because, a lot of the brothers and the sisters, because, the majority of the audience is, the USA, and the secondary is the UK. People are afraid that, they're not going to like us. We're going to Africa. They're not going to, I'm going to get scammed. I'm from the UK. The price going to go up when they hear my British accent. They're going to take advantage of me. I'm afraid about that. What do you say to people that, maybe this is an honest, concern of theirs as a reason why they don't want to come alone or don't want to come to the continent because they think that, because of the tensions that African Americans and Africans may have, or Caribbeans and whoever else and African. What's been your perspective about that?
All of that stuff is just made up stuff just to keep us from here. Like I've said before, when I'm in Morocco and Mauritania, I saw thousands of caravans of these people driving from Europe. Thousands. Thousands. England, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Germany, Austria, Portugal, Spain. You see all these license plates of these RVs and caravan in Morocco and Mauritania. And a few come as south, far south as Senegal. And they would go back to Europe and say, Africa is crap. And then if you've got people that's coming from Africa that's saying Africa is crap, then we that's never been there is going to say, well, if they say Africa is crap, and the people coming from Africa say it's crap, well, maybe it's crap. But
Mm-hmm.
that's all because of a system that was built, and it's just an automatic now.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I drove here by myself. I had no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I had no problem. I can sleep anywhere. I can eat anywhere. Um, I can do whatever. I'm free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm free to do whatever. So whatever has been said, you're just planning yourself out of not coming. So some
Right.
people make plans and plans, but they're just planning themselves out of not coming because they plan to get reasons not to come. I just had a reason why I had to come. I made all of my
Mm.
reasons was why I have to come. I never had any
Wow.
reason why I should not come. Everything was,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, I should go. Yeah, for that. Yeah, I should go for that. And for the single guys, yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Drop the knowledge on it, brother. I'll put the screen on you.
And for the single guys,
Right.
um, Bia is soft. Thailand, Philippines, soft.
Mm-hmm.
Brazil, soft.
Mm.
Africa is on a different level. Different level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave it as clean as that. That's as clean as I can get it.
You know what? We need to do another show, brother, on why black men should come to Africa, and
Oh man,
we should
hundred
do
percent.
that because the another thing I want to talk about this because when you said Rio de Janeiro, you said Brazil. I was in Brazil in 2018. I went down there. I had a choice to come to Uganda, back to Uganda, or to Brazil. I was in Brazil thinking about Uganda. Um,
You understand?
I was mad that I went through. I had a good time, but you know what? As for a lot of brothers that watch this channel, and a lot of the black men, a lot of black men are missing out on a lot of where there's opportunity and everything. But especially, because the thing about the continent is it's so many brothers that are that think that the women are poor or it's not promoted. I've never seen as much variety, even in Kampala. I've been to different places, but even in Uganda, there are so much variety. You have the Somalian community here, you have the Eritrean community here, you have the Ethiopian community, you have the Westerners, you have the Kenyans, you have the Tanzanians, and you have the Burundi chicks, you have the girls from the Congo. I'm like, man, yeah, I've never seen as many beautiful women. So, brothers, you know, y'all are missing out if you are single. Some of y'all be cheating and y'all married. So you be but we gonna have to work that out, man. How we can get a lot of more black men to be more interested in the continent. Me and brother TemdriWorld was talking about that earlier. We know a lot of brothers are motivated on what the women look like, and you will definitely have no problem with that. And let
And
me ask you, yeah, and yeah, happy. Let me ask you this. How do the women treat you? Because I know sometimes a lot of brothers will say, "Well, it's hard for me to communicate the language with them, or maybe if they speak French." I know you've been in some of the francophone countries. How is it like interacting with a woman whose English is not that good or stuff like that?
never a problem.
Okay.
The reason why I've been to a lot of places where they do not speak English, they do not speak French, they do not speak Portuguese, they speak their local language.
Okay.
But maybe because I've done it so many times, but you can communicate. I can communicate with that person. I don't know what they're saying. They do not know what I'm saying, but we know what we're saying. That's the best way I can explain it.
Damn.
She doesn't know what I'm saying. I don't know what she's saying, but we know what we're saying. Yeah. And I don't know. We just understand. Even there's a video I have that I'm going to come. I'm speaking to an old man by the river Gambia.
Mhm.
I don't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what I'm saying, but we know what we're saying, and we're conversing. But I know what he's saying. So language is not a barrier.
Mhm.
And it's always Google Translate if you're in the urban areas. But if you go in the countryside, Google Translate doesn't work because a lot of them do not speak the quote unquote official language.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this because I know that now, You're in the Gambia. What are the countries that you have been to since you've been driving?
Morocco, Mauritania, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry.
Let me ask you, what are some of the challenges that you have experienced that maybe you didn't know that you would have to experience, but maybe you thought about it now? What are some of the challenges that you've been experienced as you've been on the road trip to Africa?
Ah, because I'm a people's person, it became easy for me, but I have some difficulties. I had some difficulties in Mauritania that I can't delve into,
Mm-hmm.
and those situations happen because I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I wasn't by myself, they wouldn't have happened,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it happened in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Well, the first one happened in the middle of the Sahara Desert, so there wasn't anyone 200 miles either way. So it happened. Then it happened again after I left Nouakchott, going towards the Senegalese border.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but other than that, because I was by myself, so those happened. Um, you know, police is what it is, but I now understand why they do what they do. I'm not advocating it, but they get paid chicken change, and being a police officer in Africa is just to make more money over your pay to help your family out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not as aggressive as other people.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand, so it's not a challenge for me anymore. So when I drive around, if I'm in Senegal or Guinea-Bissau or Guinea-Conakry, I have some safers there. Millefranc, here's Millefranc. No problem. You
Mm-hmm.
know, no problem. I'm in Gambia, I have some Delassies there, no problem. You know, what's £1 going to do for me? I give him £1, because I know why he's asking for it. So it was
Mm-hmm.
a challenge first, but no, it's not a challenge because I understand now. Because I've
Oh, at
made,
first you're a little bit more combative.
yes, but now I have police friends, so I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I have police friends, low and high, so
Mm-hmm.
I know why. After going to their houses and talking to them, and I know why.
Yeah. And that's a great point, brother, that you just made is understanding, and that's happened for me, why things happen and being patient and trying to see things. Because, I've noticed I have to leave a lot of times, brother, my African American perspective at
Yes,
home.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'm not going to make it here. And I'm going to find myself in a lot of trouble.
trouble a lot.
So I have to understand that when I'm in Uganda or Kenya, whatever, I have to I have to gauge better of my surroundings and understand instead of being mad why things happening. Like, oh man, I can't believe this happened. I'm trying to understand why it happens. And once I have a better understanding of why it happens, I'm able to work well with the people. I'm able to not be offended as much because sometimes coming from the West and the way that we do things, we could easily be offended a lot of times, and you could be right, but you could still be offending the person.
Yes,
And that's something I think a lot of the brothers and sisters that haven't been to the continent, and that's why you're so valuable because you've been to so many places. We want to let you know that a lot of times there are going to be things that happen, and it seems bad, but you need to
you're not
understand why it
looking right.
happens.
I'll give you a situation. When I
Yeah.
first came here,
Mm-hmm.
because when I was coming, they did not believe I was a tourist. So they always asking for my papers, always. So when I got to Gambia now, because no one really asked me for papers that much in Senegal. I don't know. Senegal is just like breeze to it's okay. Got to Gambia, they asked me for papers. I'm on the motorway, papers, papers. Man, I just got upset, man. But now I look back, I feel ashamed of myself now
Mm-hmm.
because the 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 captain then he was like, look, we do not have computers. It's not like Europe or America where you have computers, and the computers would put that yes, Mansa is in Gambia and he has insurance and he has laissez-passer, he has everything. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
to check physically because there's no computer system that happens.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about services. That's a service someone could provide,
Yeah.
which is to get the information, the insurance, and the whatever on the computers, so they can now knows who's what. Because I was upset that day, man. But now I
Hmm.
look back, I feel ashamed of being upset
Right.
that.
It's happened to me too. And the thing about it is just like you said, is just learning to grow and understanding that how why things are happening. Understand that they're just trying to do their job, and they have been destabilized too, just like we've been destabilized.
Yes.
So, and then once you understand that, it's easier to have a better Pan African perspective, and then loving your people. Like, and I know that you do,
Oh
and
yeah.
you can appreciate our people more so instead of being so mad at them. And then, like you said, you can come out and try to fix it. So that's something that I'm still I don't struggle with it as much as I used to, but I struggle with it hard, like you did. And
Mm.
so I'm glad that I'm able to get over. But let me ask you, as far as opportunities, because I know that you're in Gambia. A lot of it seems like Gambia is now becoming a hotbed for the Pan African content space. It's not as good as Uganda. I'm just joking with you, but I know that you're there right now. I know that Julie from the Black Acres of the Gambia. You have Kathy there. What is drawing so many of the brothers and sisters to the Gambia? That's
English.
making it so powerful right now.
English. Simple answer.
Mm,
A
mm-hmm,
lot of people have done ancestry.com or
mm-hmm,
whatever ancestry, and it says Guinea-Bissau, but they've never gone to Guinea-Bissau.
mm-hmm,
Guinea-Bissau is Portuguese.
mm,
Guinea-Bissau is 1 hour from Gambia. They've never gone there. Some people are here in Gambia that they do not know where Guinea-Bissau is. So they're in Gambia because of English. They're in Ghana because of English.
mm-hmm.
A lot of us come from Togo and Benin. A
Yeah,
lot of us
French.
come from a lot of us come from Cote d'Ivoire. A lot of us come from Guinea Conakry. A lot of us come
Mm-hmm,
from Mali. A lot of us come from Niger, Burkina Faso. Because
mm-hmm.
like in Nigeria, like in Ghana, a lot of slaves, they got them from Niger and Burkina Faso and marched them through Ghana. But no one will go Burkina Faso or Niger because of English. So to answer the question, why a lot of people are in Gambia because of English?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot more of us came from Guinea-Bissau than Gambia.
Well,
Please.
let me ask you this then, because if okay, because I definitely agree, because that's why I'm in Uganda, obviously because of English too. But you still have the Nigerias of the world, you still have the Sierra Leones, the Liberias, and people in the West Africa are skipping now, because the trend was Ghana.
Yeah,
Now people are saying Ghana or Gambia. I'm not
Gambia.
hearing anybody saying Sierra Leone. I'm not hearing people say Liberia, or Nigeria, which I mean I would love to go to Nigeria, but you're seeing people pick the Gambia over Uganda, over Kenya, over Malawi, over Gambia is becoming the next best thing. Why Gambia and not Nigeria?
Malawi is nice, but yeah, I'll get back to Gambia. Um, there's two things. Being that it's a tourist destination, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people do not have money in the diaspora, so it's a cheaper flight to come here than to go to Ghana.
Oh,
So you can get a flight from England to Gambia, maybe £300.
whoa, really?
Yes, because it's a tourist destination.
Okay.
So being a lot of people do not have the money, they can come,
Mm-hmm.
and see the place and whatever and go back. But if you
Mm-hmm.
if you plan the other countries, like there's not a direct flight to Liberia, there's not a direct flight to Sierra Leone.
Mm.
You get a connecting flight and come back and whatever, and that's more expensive.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
let me ask you this because you're there now, and you've been traveling all over the continent, all over West Africa by car. And I know that you lived in New York. You told me about a little bit earlier. I don't know if you don't mind me talking about that,
Yeah,
but
no problem.
you've been everywhere, and a lot of brothers and sisters when we talk about coming on the ground to the continent, about the opportunities that are there. I'm gonna switch the camera on you here. What are some of the opportunities that you have been seeing that the diaspora can come in and partner? I know you talked about one thing was just developing a software for the police to be able to scan documents in the Gambia. But what are some of the things that, as the continent, as the diaspora, we can come in and help partner with the brothers and sisters to improve or do things that can help the brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa, and also as we're helping ourselves.
The first thing, we need to eat. So
Mm-hmm.
agriculture, number one on the list. Now, if you want to come with your clean hands, come with a proper service job. But agriculture, you can't go wrong. They sell milk here in packets. We can think 20 years ago when the milkman would come and drop the milk off. You can come and have your milk service. Butter, cheese, which are byproducts from the milk. A lot of people don't have that. Sugar, there's no sugar factory in Africa. Everyone uses white sugar. Brown sugar is cheaper. Brown sugar is sweeter. You can come anywhere in Africa, start that, you're a millionaire in 5 years. Millionaire. You know, any sort of farming, because a lot of countries they import onion, garlic, importing oranges, and these are stuff that's from here. So if you can come here, agriculture, you focus on agriculture, you can do it. If you're going to do service, if you've got a skill, what you can do, you can teach that skill to as much people as possible. Rent a house, have your office in there, put 10 people in there, get the jobs from Europe and America, have them do the job from your house. It could be artificial intelligence, which they're short of engineers, augmented reality, cloud maintenance, cybersecurity, and yeah, your money stretches further when you're here. But that's a job for here. You're here, but you're doing over there. But for here to help people, I say start with agriculture. You can't lose. Cannot lose.
Let me ask you this, and talk for a few minutes on this. What what country do you think that you'll end up in? And coronavirus and also with the restrictions that are going on, how are you handling the pandemic? And then also for those brothers and sisters that want your recommendation on what country should they settle in, talk about that. And just little things. You have the floor for about 2 or 3 minutes. I need to just go ahead and do that, brother.
Yeah. As far as settling in a country, I have no advice for that, to be honest, because I've got more countries to go. My plan is to circumvent Africa in my van, sleep in my van. The only thing I do in my van is sleep in my van. I eat everywhere. So I can't tell you a country, I recommend a country for you. You just need to open your mind. Just open your mind. Look at Africa as yours. I'm free to go anywhere. I'm going to say this, which is complicated to a lot of people. There are 48 countries in Africa. If you don't understand what I mean, I can't help you. But there are 48 countries in Africa. Yes, a lot of you are going to be smart and put 54 or 56 or 55 in the comment section because you do not understand what I mean by 48 countries in Africa. And you can choose anyone because wherever you go in Africa, the people make you feel at home. You feel at home. So I would advise you, if you come here, if you come into Africa, yes, I know everybody's in a certain country. I understand. Okay, make that your jump off point. But don't come and just stay in that country. Or you go to Ghana, you just stay in Accra. Come on now. Go north, go to Burkina Faso, go to Togo, go to Benin, go to Cote d'Ivoire, go to Guinea Conakry. They're right there. Just go there. And when you go there, you're like, wow, I like the vibe. Then before you know it, you move to one of them because you'll feel it here. So I can't tell you how to feel. You know, if you are in Gambia, you use Gambia as a jump off point. You have Mali, Senegal, Guinea Conakry, Guinea Bissau. They're all there next to you, and you can drive to these places in 2, 3 hours. So you can choose wherever. But the best thing for you to do when you come here, have an open mind and don't say, I'm going to come here, build a compound, and stay in my compound. Come here, get an old car, an old pickup, 4x4, whatever, and just drive to the other countries. You've got Sierra Leone, you've got Liberia, you've got Cote d'Ivoire, you've got Niger, you've got all these other countries. Just go there. So I can't recommend, and I wouldn't recommend that you ask someone to recommend where you should go because it's a feeling. That's why I'm not
Yes.
yeah, I'm not taking no ancestry tests, none at all, because Africa is mine. All 48 countries in Africa belongs to me. So I just go by feelings. So just travel around Africa and you will feel it. When you feel it, you will know, oh, it hit you so hard. Yeah.
That's interesting that you said that because I talked about that in my live stream today. And for me, I knew that Uganda was it because I had a feeling. It just was, this is where I felt like I belonged. I didn't feel that way in Tanzania. I didn't feel that way in Kenya. I didn't feel that way in Ethiopia. I didn't feel that way. I did feel similar, but the passion was not for South Africa. I felt like that here. And I think that for some people, this is, you have to be able to love the place that you're at. And even despite the problems, I came to Uganda, I was like, this is it, this is for me. This is what I want. And I came the second time. And once the second time came, I knew that that this is going to be for me. Many people that's like, I know for African Superstar, she likes Ghana. That was her feeling. So I think what the brother said was very wise. If you can obviously now, if you can afford to go to many different places like he has, then you could at least pick one. But for me, I came to Entebbe International Airport. I was sold. I was ready to right from there.
Because like for me, boy, I'm looking at Malawi, man. Malawi is nice. Not a lot of people know about Malawi, but
yeah,
Malawi.
It's in Southern Africa, right?
Yeah, Malawi is just below Tanzania.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, Lake Tanganyika.
So let me ask you this. I know you're in Gambia now. Is this a place that you feel that you could reside in full time, or?
I'm a nomad. I'm a nomad. I'm a nomad. Until I complete my Africa journey, I can't answer that question. Mm-hmm. Because I may go to Sierra Leone and be like, wow. I may go to Togo and be like, ho ho. I may be in Equatorial Guinea, and be like, Equatorial Guinea is a place for me. I don't know. So I can't answer that question as yet because I want to visit all countries in Africa, and then I'll decide.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just my option.
You're right. No, it makes sense. So let me ask you this: for those people, who are going to be, coming to your channel and subscribing, what are they going to expect? From the TemdriWorld YouTube's channel. What should their expectations should it be? What should they be prepared for?
Okay, be prepared to have an open mind because what you're going to see is me. Nothing is planned, and I refuse to edit. Whatever mistakes I make, you're going to see, you're going to hear. There's nothing balled up anywhere. It is what it is.
So I
Um,
refuse to edit.
yeah, I do not edit. I just let it run. Let it run. Let it run. If I make a mistake, yeah, that I'm putting the mistake there
Right. Real
because
time, huh?
yeah, I'm human. So I'm human, and I mingle with everybody, which may be annoying to people. But I don't care. I just mingle with everybody because my intention is to mingle with everybody to show you you can mingle with everybody, to show
Right.
you everybody is inviting. I go into everybody's house. I eat. I sleep on the floor. I mean, these because I'm coming from Europe, they're thinking I'm some up here person. A lot of times I just sleep on the floor. I'm tired. I just go to sleep. They say, Why?" I say, it's okay. It's okay. That's just me. Another thing you'll see, it's the first experience you'll ever get, which is a 360 virtual reality. You can't find it nowhere else. All of my videos are 360 virtual reality. So when you look at my video, turn your phone this way, and you can swipe on your screen,
Hmm.
and you can look around, you can look up, you can look down, or if you want, you can move your phone up, move your phone down, or turn around. You can see everything. So you're in Africa. So you'll feel Africa, you can see Africa. This is why I came on this trip. If I make money from it, I make money, but I just came because I wanted you people to feel and see Africa as it is. So everything about me is real. I'm sorry I don't go to shopping malls. I don't have any money to go shopping malls. I just have enough money to buy visas and buy diesel. Food, I get food anywhere. People will invite me for food, but I don't have money to go shopping malls. So I'm sorry I haven't shown you the shopping malls. Um, I haven't shown you the big houses because I don't live in none. You may see me in the countryside. I'm not showing the countryside. I am showing you the countryside to show you that what you think is poor is happiness, because poorness is a state of mind.
Hmm.
And I'm showing you that these people that you consider poor because they don't have a flushing toilet are happier than you that have a flushing toilet and your big TV. Everybody in Africa has a TV. Everybody has a TV, but in Africa, everyone socializes. So by the
Hmm.
time time to go inside to watch TV, they watch TV for 1 hour and go to sleep. But I'm just showing you that the countryside is a happier place than the urban area. And I love the countryside. This is why, because I've been living in America and Europe. I don't want to see any more bricks and sky rises. I'm sorry. So you're seeing my life through me, up the bushes countryside. And if you would like, you can donate to my charity where it's not about charity, but something that I'm doing where I get funding from YouTubers, Instagrammers, and I buy seeds and fertilizers. And I try to help out schools. So if you've got old computers that you're throwing away, some people haven't got computers, so I'll take them. If you've
Hmm.
got old phone, old tablet, I will take them. Just send them to me. I have people to give them to. So that's what I'm doing to occupy myself. And hopefully I can do that along the journey as I'm going on. So if I stop back in Guinea-Bissau, I will contact you people. You send me whatever you have. I'll disperse it for you.
All right. And so I want everybody to go to the first comment pinned to the top. Our brother, the TemdriWorld YouTube channel. He's a very unique brother. You will never find another channel like this. He's a very unique experience. I love what he's doing. I think it's very ambitious. I probably wouldn't do that. Would just drive to Africa on a broken foot and just wing. He's basically winging it, right? Like it's just
Yeah, yeah,
it's a venture, and you got to respect that. Not knowing anybody and just showing
no,
up. It's a lot of passion in there, and to experience Africa is especially if you were raised in the West. Like I tell brothers and sisters all the time, it's different when an African leaves Africa and comes back. But for a person like us who were raised in the rest and we know where we're missing and we come to Africa, it's a different experience for us than it's for anybody else.
But you know what
Yeah.
it is? I'll tell you what it is. The problem that we have from the West is that we never felt this much freedom, so we're confused.
Uh-huh.
We're confused. We're like, it's impossible that I can be this free.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can just pull over and just tinkle tinkle without getting a ticket.
That's true. People do that all the time.
You know, I can be driving and just my banana, because the brainwashers like your banana and mango peel is bad. That's fertilizer. Just throw it back in the bush. Don't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when they come to Africa, they're confused because of the freedom. It's
Mm-hmm.
too much freedom, and their mind is programmed like, no, it's impossible for you to be this free. It has to be a problem, but there's no problem. You're actually free.
Mm-hmm.
So just come and enjoy it. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, people, I'm not rich. I'm far from rich. I'm poor. I live in Africa month by month. So
Mm-hmm.
if you've got more money than me, it's easier for you. I'm not rich. I'm poor. Some months I have money, some months I have no money. But hey, I'm I'm happy as ever. I'm
Right.
happy. I'm happy. I can eat every day without money. Try that in New York.
Oh yeah,
Try it
that's
in
true.
London.
You know what Museveni said about Uganda? He said that Uganda is so plentiful that you can do everything here but die.
Also,
He said you can do here everything every day here but die because you can always eat. You can always, you know.
it's not that difficult. Take it from a poor
Yeah.
guy. Not because I drove from England. Yes, driving from England to down here is very expensive because I spent about £1,500. But man, I'll do it over and over and over and over again. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so if I can do it as a poor guy that barely has money at sometime in the month, sometimes I'm down to £30.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna park up here, and then maybe I get a phone call or something, and then yeah. And I still the donation money that people send to me, I never take anything. The last time I took 2,000 Dalasi to put diesel in my van. That's it. I take 100% of the donation and I give back.
Mm.
Because when I give, I know I'll get more in the long run. Just like you were saying
Right.
earlier, sometimes do things for free. I do things for free, and I get
Yeah.
more. 2 weeks later, I'm like, wow, where did this come from?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not rich, so if I can do it as a poor guy,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take a lot. A lot. You have
Mm-hmm.
$5,000. You could, if you come here, but be patient. Just like you said the other day, be patient. You can rent a house for £15 or $15. You can. Not even in the village, just outside on the outskirts. Just
Mm-hmm.
relax yourself. Mingle with people, because when you mingle, you keep your ears open
Mm-hmm.
and you see opportunities, you hear opportunities. And that 5,000 would be 50,000 in no time. But you
Mm-hmm.
just be patient. Don't come here and say I have 5,000. Oh, I'm gonna go broke. No, go somewhere, live for $5, $10 or $20, and just be there, just chilling, and you'll see things and you'll hear things,
Mm-hmm.
and you would never want to go back.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Well, brother Tim Dream, man, it was an excellent interview. I can't wait to air this. Another episode of Kenganda Connect. I'm going to try to do another show with my brother about why black. I know that's going to be a good topic right there.
Heck yeah.
Why black men need to stop playing and come to Africa. I know you brothers is going to love to hear. We try to keep it clean, but we're going to really talk to you black men out there to try to get you inspired because we got to be honest. We cannot build the continent or diaspora without black men. We need the brothers to a lot of women are interested in that, but a lot of black men are going to need to come too, right? We need all of that. And without your expertise and your help, this is something that we cannot do. So, but me and brother Tim are going to draw up a classic about how we can get you brothers to come to Africa, the motivation factor, and
Yes.
and how much money you really need. You'd be surprised. You don't really need that much.
No, you
And
don't. No, you
yeah,
don't.
you know, especially brothers from the West, your value could be a lot more here. So we're gonna talk to you brothers about that. But brother Timdri, any last words you have to say, brother?
Um, Come to Africa, man. Look, man. Uh, like I said before, it's good to plan, but sometimes you plan yourself of not coming. Just do it, man. Just do it. Because when I was part of Van Life Europe, all these other people was telling me, man, look, man, just do it. I was like, man, I don't know. They said, just do it. And they were correct. Just do it. Me driving here, you can do it. If you have an old car, drive, take your time. You can do it. You can sleep in your car. This is how I save money. I sleep in my van. You can do it. There's nothing impossible. You can do it. You have 2,000, you leave, just come, you can do it. If you don't make any money, you go back. Don't be ashamed. At least you came. So don't look, a lot of people think coming to Africa and spending all their money and having to go back to make more money is negative. No, it isn't. Because trust me, that bug of Africa had bitten you so hard that you will go back to the West and work 10 times harder than you did before to come back to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be surprised of how far you can go. So my advice, I know Nike should pay me for this, just do it.
All right, brother. Again, thank you everybody for checking us out on this Kenganda Connect. Check out brother TemdriWorld's YouTube channel. Support his content. And brother Timdri, I'm gonna message you on WhatsApp. Peace out,
Yeah.
everybody. Peace,
All right.
family.